Welcome to Copenhagen, also known as Copenhagen in Danish, is the capital and most populous city of Denmark. It's a vibrant metropolis that combines rich history, modern culture, and stunning architecture. Population, the municipality of Copenhagen has around 660,000 residents, while the urban area boasts a population of approximately 1. Copenhagen Airport is certified as a 4-star airport for facilities, comfort, cleanliness, shopping, food, beverages, staff service, and immigration and security. Copenhagen Airport has excellent public transport links, and while these are not the cheapest one we'll find globally, the choices are regular and efficient. The airport functions moderately well for departure, arrival, and transfer, and security is normally good. Immigration can be subject to long queues, and customers traveling outside the Schengen zone should remember that passport control check are after the main shopping, dining, and entertainment area, so leave time for processing before boarding. At Copenhagen Airport, both carry-on and checked baggage have specific rules regarding what items are permitted and prohibited. In carry-on baggage, passengers are generally allowed to bring essential personal items such as medication, baby food, and small quantities of liquids in containers of up to 100 ml. However, certain items like sharp objects, e.g. scissors, knives, sporting goods that could be used as weapons, and flammable substances are typically prohibited in carry-on luggage. In checked baggage, passengers can usually pack a wider range of items compared to carry-on luggage. However, there are still restrictions on dangerous goods such as explosives, compressed gases, and flammable liquids. It is important to check the specific guidelines provided by the airline or airport to ensure compliance with regulations. Copenhagen's public transport system is efficient and reliable, offering various options for getting around the city. The metro, buses, S-trains, and even water buses are all part of the comprehensive public transportation network in Copenhagen. The metro, with 3 lines operational 24/7, provides frequent service with short intervals between trains during peak hours. Buses and S-trains also play a crucial role in connecting different parts of the city, making it convenient for residents and visitors to travel within Copenhagen. From airport to city center in 12 minutes. Traveling from the airport to the city center is quick and convenient in Copenhagen, taking approximately 12 minutes by train or metro. Both the train and metro stations are located within the airport premises, allowing passengers easy access to public transportation upon arrival. Tickets can be purchased at the platform or metro station, ensuring a seamless transition from the airport to the heart of the city. Copenhagen is situated on the islands of Zealand and Amager at the southern end of the sound. Culture and nightlife, the city offers a delightful blend of shopping culture and nightlife. It's big enough to form a small Danish metropolis, yet still intimate and safe. Some iconic landmarks include Christiansborg Palace, the enchanting Tivoli Gardens, the picturesque Nyhavn, and the impressive Frederiks Church. The city is located on the islands of Zealand and Amager, separated from Malmö, Sweden by the Öresund Strait. Copenhagen has a rich history dating back to its origins as a Viking fishing village in the 10th century. It became the capital of Denmark in the early 15th century and has since evolved into a vibrant cultural, economic, and governmental center. Throughout its history, Copenhagen has experienced significant developments and transformations. From being a regional center of power in the 17th century to flourishing as the cultural and economic hub of Scandinavia during the Kalmar Union period, Copenhagen has seen periods of growth, challenges, and rebuilding. The city underwent redevelopment after disasters such as plague outbreaks and fires in the 18th century, leading to the construction of prestigious districts and cultural institutions. In the modern era, Copenhagen has emerged as a major financial center in Northern Europe, with a rapidly growing economy driven by sectors like information technology, pharmaceuticals, and clean technology. The city's infrastructure has been enhanced by projects like the Öresund Bridge, which has facilitated closer integration with neighboring regions such as Scania and Sweden. Copenhagen's urban and cultural development has been supported by investments in institutions and initiatives that have contributed to its status as a dynamic and innovative city. Copenhagen Airport. Kastrup is located just 8 kilometers from the center of Copenhagen. With its 60.0 daily passengers, it's the largest airport in Scandinavia. Copenhagen Airport was founded in 1925, and today it's the biggest and busiest airport in Scandinavia. It's a junction for travelers, and it contains 3 terminals. Terminal 1 only handles a few national flights, and most international flights will be from Terminal 2 or 3. So most national flights, and those going to Greenland and the Faroe Islands. All international arrivals will be in Terminal 3. In the area between Terminal 2 and 3, you'll find luggage storage and customs, relevant if you need to register for VAT refusion. On the air side of the airport, you'll find a variety of shops, restaurants, and services. It's all gathered in one big area, making it easy for you to get to, no matter if you're traveling from Terminal 2 or 3. In the same way, it's easy to access the gates, which are all connected to the area. Transport to and from the airport. You have several options when it comes to transportation to and from the airport. Situated just 8 kilometers from the city center, it's a short journey. It takes between 13 and 35 minutes, depending on which form of transportation you choose.
Yeah.
We recommend for you to look up your further travels from the center of the city, since it will have an impact on which transportation would be the best for you. Trains from Copenhagen Central Station, and the airport departs every 10 minutes in the daytime, and the journey is about 15 minutes. From Copenhagen Central Station, you find connections to the rest of the city and the country by metro, train, S-train, or bus. The metro runs around the clock and stops at Kongens and Nydorf, Norreport, Frederiksberg, and Vejle. If you get off at Kongens and Nydorf, you can change to one of the newest metro lines, MF3 or M4. M3 takes you around the city, a circle of 17 stops in total, taking only 28 minutes. 4 goes to Nordhavn and the cruise terminals. A ride with the metro to Kongens Nydorf takes around 13 minutes. A bus ride is as cheap as the train and metro, but the ride is a lot longer. You can hop on bus 5 Zek right outside Terminal 3, and it'll take you 35 minutes to get to the central station. A cab ride is the most expensive way to get to and from the airport. To Copenhagen City Center, it will cost around DKQ 50 and 350. Taxi stands are located just outside Terminal 3, bus terminal at the airport. Besides the public buses, several bus companies stop at Copenhagen Airport. A Bildsco bus line 888 runs from Jutland in West Denmark to Copenhagen. It stops right outside Terminal. The Greyhound bus line 999 runs from Malmö to Copenhagen and stops at Copenhagen Airport by Terminal 3 and in the city center. Free public transport with Copenhagen card. With a Copenhagen card in hand, you don't have to worry about zones and ticket prices, as you get unlimited transportation in the entire capital region, including the Copenhagen Airport. In addition, you get free admission to more than 80 attractions and museums, as well as discounts on several restaurants, cafes, sightseeing activities, etc. The Copenhagen card is valid for 24, 48, 72, or 120 hours. You can easily pre-order your Copenhagen card online and pick it up upon arrival at Copenhagen Airport and start using it right away, e.g. the metro to the city center. Nyhavn is the iconic boat harbor in Copenhagen. It is a picturesque area known for its colorful buildings, historical significance, and vibrant atmosphere. Originally a commercial port bustling with sailors from around the world, Nyhavn is now a popular destination for locals and tourists alike. The renovated old houses now host restaurants, cafes, and jazz clubs, creating a lively waterfront experience. Visitors can enjoy canal tours, explore the maritime history of the area, and even walk in the footsteps of Hans Christian Andersen, who lived in Nyhavn. Nyhavn, Copenhagen is a 17th century waterfront, canal, and entertainment district known for its brightly colored townhouses, bars, cafes, and restaurants. It was constructed by King Christian V from 1670 to 1675 and served as a gateway from the sea to the old inner city at Kongens and Nydorf. Nyhavn was historically associated with beer sailors and prostitution, but has since been revitalized into a popular tourist and local spot. The area features historical wooden ships, brightly colored buildings, and a vibrant atmosphere. History of Nyhavn. Nyhavn was dug by Danish soldiers and Swedish prisoners of war in the 17th century. Initially a bustling port where ships handled cargo and fishermen's catch, it later transitioned to smaller vessel traffic before becoming a tourist destination. The area underwent revitalization efforts in the mid-1960s and has since become a pedestrian-friendly space popular among visitors, buildings, and landmarks. The northern side of Nyhavn boasts brightly colored townhouses dating back to the 17th and early 18th centuries. Notable buildings include the oldest house at No, 9 in locations where Hans Christian Andersen lived. On the southern side, lavish mansions line the canal, including Charlottenborg Palace. Nyhavn Veteran Ship and Museum Harbor. The intersection of Nyhavn houses old ships that serve as museum exhibits. Ships like light vessel Exuvai Gedzeriv, Brazilian AF Nyhavn, Animaler Mayrai Mira, and the boat theater are on display for visitors to explore. Additionally, the memorial anchor at the end of Nyhavn commemorates Danish officers and sailors who sacrificed their lives during World War II. In Copenhagen, the city has implemented successful pedestrianization efforts over the years, starting with the conversion of the main street, Stroget, into a pedestrian-only zone in 1962. This initiative was met with skepticism initially, but it proved to be a significant success. The pedestrianization of Stroget and other areas in Copenhagen has led to improved public spaces, increased revenue for local businesses, and a shift towards more sustainable modes of transportation such as cycling and public transport. Metro. The Copenhagen Metro is a vital part of the city's public transport system, offering efficient and frequent service to residents and tourists alike. With all 3 metro lines operating 24/7, passengers can rely on this mode of transportation at any time of day or night. During peak hours, trains run every 2-4 minutes, providing quick connections between various parts of the city. It is essential for all passengers to have a valid ticket when using public transportation in Copenhagen to ensure a smooth and hassle-free journey. The Copenhagen Boat Harbor, also known as Copenhagen Harbor, encompasses different sections including Nordhavnen, Orth Harbor, Sydhavnen, Inter Harbor. Nordhavnen, located close to Osterbro, is Europe's largest urban development project where a new city area is being developed. It offers diverse experiences such as the Old Fishing Port, Dokken for various events, Svanemølle Marina for yachting enthusiasts, and the DFD's terminal for cruises to Oslo and other destinations. On the other hand, Indrehavnen extends from Nordre Tollbod to Landboblundbro and is the central part of Copenhagen Harbor, where canal tours operate and famous attractions like the Little Mermaid and Nyhavn can be found. Nyhavn, which translates to New Harbor in Danish, is a historic waterfront district in Copenhagen, Denmark. It was constructed by King Christian V from 1670 to 1675 and has a rich history dating back to the 17th century. The area was initially dug by Danish soldiers and Swedish prisoners of war from the Dano-Swedish War 1658-1660. Nyhavn served as a gateway from the sea to the old inner city at Kongens, Nytorv, where ships handled cargo and fishermen's catch. Over the years, it became notorious for its association with beer sailors and prostitution. The first bridge across Nyhavn opened in 1874 as a temporary wooden footbridge before being replaced by the current bridge in 1912. As larger ocean-going ships made their way into the harbor, Nyhavn transitioned to accommodate internal Danish small vessel freight traffic. However, after World War II, land transport took over this role, leading to a decline in small vessel traffic at the port of Copenhagen. In the mid-1960s, efforts were made to revitalize Nyhavn with the founding of the Nyhavn Society. By 1977, Nyhavn was inaugurated as a veteran ship and museum harbor, attracting tourists and locals alike. The area underwent further development, including pedestrianization of Nyhavn Quay in 1980. Today, Nyhavn is lined with brightly colored townhouses dating back to the 17th and early 18th centuries on its northern side. The southern side features lavish mansions along the canal, including Charlottenborg Palace at the corner of Kongens and Torv. The area also houses the Nyhavn Veteran Ship and Museum Harbor, which showcases old ships such as light vessels and galleasses. With its rich history, vibrant architecture, and cultural significance, Nyhavn stands as a prominent landmark in Copenhagen that continues to attract visitors from around the world. Nyhavn in Copenhagen is renowned for its colorful buildings that line the canal area. The vibrant facades of the buildings, painted in historical colors ranging from yellow oranges to fiery red oranges, create a picturesque and lively atmosphere. The area's rich history as a commercial port, frequented by sailors, adds to its charm, making it a popular destination for locals and tourists alike. Visitors can enjoy the scenic waterfront, explore the renovated old houses that now house restaurants and cafes, and immerse themselves in the maritime heritage of Nyhavn. Additionally, Nyhavn holds significance as the former residence of Hans Christian Andersen, the famous Danish fairy tale writer, adding a touch of literary history to its colorful streets. During Christmas, Nyhavn transforms into a festive wonderland with a Christmas market offering Danish delicacies and seasonal delights, making it a must-visit destination for a winter holiday in Copenhagen. Nyhavn Veteran Ship and Museum Harbor is located in the intersection of Nyhavn between the Nyhavn Bridge and Kongens Nytorv in Copenhagen, Denmark. This harbor is dedicated to old ships and serves as a museum harbor showcasing historical vessels. The southern side of the canal houses museum ships owned by the Danish National Museum, while the northern side is utilized by the Nyhavn Society and privately owned wooden ships. Some notable ships at the Nyhavn Veteran Ship and Museum Harbor include Light Vessel XV Getaway, Svalan F, Nyhavn, Anna Moller, Marai Mira, and the Boat Theater. Additionally, at the end of Nyhavn, where it meets Kongens Nytorv, stands the memorial anchor, a monument honoring Danish officers and sailors who sacrificed their lives during World War II. The memorial anchor was inaugurated in 1951 and is a significant symbol of remembrance for Denmark's Liberation Day. Charlottenborg Palace has also been featured in popular culture, such as being depicted in the 2015 drama film The Danish Girl, where it serves as a significant location for the characters Einar and Gerda during their time as students at the Royal Danish Academy of Fine Arts. Copenhagen stands out as a special destination due to several new attractions and experiences that make it a must-visit city for travelers. Here are some key highlights that make Copenhagen unique and appealing this year. Air flights from Philadelphia. American Airlines has introduced daily flights between Philadelphia and Copenhagen, providing North American travelers with convenient access to the vibrant Danish capital. Home of Carlsberg. The newly opened Home of Carlsberg offers visitors a chance to explore the legacy of the iconic brewery, including vintage collections, classic cars, and beer tastings in historic surroundings. Denmark's Viking history comes alive through the Viking Age ring fortresses, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Tourists can visit sites like Firecat, which hosts a museum and reenactments during the summer. The launch of Carl's Camino, a scenic 68-mile hiking trail named after composer Carl Nielsen, provides hikers with an opportunity to explore the picturesque countryside of Funen Island. Copenhagen celebrates the 20th anniversary of the Nordic Food Manifesto, showcasing its influence on New Nordic cuisine and the city's abundance of Michelin-starred restaurants. These unique offerings and experiences make Copenhagen a standout destination in 2024, blending rich cultural heritage with modern attractions and sustainable tourism initiatives. American Airlines has announced the launch of daily flights between Philadelphia and Copenhagen. The primary airport serving Pennsylvania is American Airlines' fifth biggest hub. So many connections will be available from across North America. Copenhagen downtown, also known as the city center, offers a plethora of cultural and entertainment experiences for visitors. Here are some highlights of things to see and do in Copenhagen downtown. Visit the magnificent Amalienborg Palace, the official residence of the Danish royal family. Explore the palace complex, witness the changing of the guard ceremony, and immerse yourself in Danish royal history. At Marble Church, admire the stunning architecture of the Marble Church, also known as Frederick's Church. Marvel at its impressive dome and intricate details both inside and out. Explore Christiansborg Palace, a significant landmark in Copenhagen that houses the Danish Parliament, Supreme Court, and Prime Minister's office. Discover the rich history and grandeur of this historic building. Canal cruises. Enjoy a relaxing canal cruise through Copenhagen's picturesque waterways. Take in the sights of the city from a unique perspective and learn about its history and landmarks along the canal. The city breaks in Copenhagen are perennially popular, as are trips around this compact country by train. For those planning a trip to Scandinavia, in 2024, Denmark offers a set of interesting new attractions and experiences to consider. From a new visitor center dedicated to Denmark's favorite export Carlsberg, to a long-distance cultural hiking trail. Here are 5 reasons why Denmark is worth a visit in 2024. A new direct route from Philadelphia. Although Copenhagen is the busiest airport in Scandinavia, direct flights from the US aren't all that common nor frequent. A new route starting in June 2024 is set to give North American travelers a convenient option for visiting Denmark. Founded 1847 by J.C. Jacobsen, the Carlsberg Brewery quickly grew from local brewery to global giant. The iconic green and white logo has long been a major part of Copenhagen life. The newly opened home of Carlsberg is a tasty new attraction that celebrates this legacy and historic surroundings. Visitors can explore highlights of the old brewery district, including its vintage bottle collection, classic cars, and even the draft horses and ponies in the stables. Of course, there's plenty of opportunities for beer tastings too in the Carlsberg bar and restaurant and lively courtyard. The brand store sells everything you need for your friend's home bar, including PVC bar runners, coasters, bottle openers, and bar towels. Whether you're taking a day trip from Malmo, have a layover from a flight, or simply only have one day in Copenhagen, you might be wondering how much of the city you can actually see in just 24 hours or less. There is so much on offer in the city, and while it seems like there's way too much for one day, you can definitely get a good taste of what Copenhagen is all about. The growth in collections primarily involves electronic document functions of Copenhagen's Stadsarchiv. The city archive documents and disseminates Copenhagen's history while providing archival material to the public. Initially available mostly in original form at the reading room, materials are increasingly accessible as digital copies online. The significant task of digitizing police register cards was accomplished through crowdsourcing efforts. Additionally, the archive collaborates with universities to educate history students. The archive collects archival material from municipal administrations and institutions, including Copenhagen City Council. This includes both paper records and electronic data. Private archives from individuals, businesses, and associations connected to Copenhagen are also acquired. For instance, there is a collection over 3,000 memoirs where Copenhageners share their childhood experiences. Why isn't hockey as big in Denmark? Specifically Copenhagen, despite its proximity to Sweden, where hockey is popular. Hockey is not as popular in Denmark, especially in Copenhagen, due to several reasons. Firstly, it is not a traditional sport in Denmark, unlike in countries like Sweden, where hockey has deep roots. The lack of a tradition of playing hockey means there is less interest and participation in the sport. Additionally, the geographical and climate differences between Denmark and Sweden play a significant role. Denmark does not have consistent winter conditions suitable for outdoor ice hockey like Sweden, limiting the exposure and development of the sport. Moreover, the availability of infrastructure also impacts the popularity of hockey in Denmark. Many local counties in Denmark do not have sufficient funds or prioritize differently when it comes to building ice rinks compared to Sweden. This results in limited ice time for juniors and aspiring players, hindering the growth of the sport. In contrast, Sweden has a more established network of ice rinks and facilities supporting hockey at various levels. One of Europe's longest pedestrian streets for a shopping experience filled with fashion boutiques, souvenir shops, and Danish design stores. Floortable Gardens, an iconic amusement park in the heart of Copenhagen. Enjoy thrilling rides, beautiful gardens, live performances, and a magical atmosphere. Wander around Nijmegen, a vibrant waterfront district known for its colorful buildings, lively bars, and restaurants. Capture postcard perfect photos of this charming area. City Hall Square, Copenhagen City Hall, is the best place to experience daily events, markets, and festivals that often take place in this bustling square. These attractions represent just a glimpse of what Copenhagen downtown has to offer visitors seeking a mix of history, culture, entertainment, and gastronomy. In Copenhagen, daytime life is characterized by a blend of work, study, and leisure activities that reflect the city's unique culture and lifestyle. Daily routine of a resident in Copenhagen can vary based on their commitments, but there are some common elements that contribute to the vibrant daytime scene in the city. Daily routine. Weekdays typically start their day early with sunrise around 8 during certain times of the year. The work-life balance in Copenhagen is relaxed, with many people starting work around 9. Tuesday and Fridays, days often revolve around classes for students with a set schedule from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Working days may involve research lab activities at the University of Copenhagen, which can be sporadic depending on ongoing experiments and supplies. Often reserved for field studies or excursions organized by professors, providing students with hands-on learning experiences outside the classroom. Evenings are a mix of group projects, socializing with friends and roommates, attending sports clubs or practices, and engaging in hobbies like photography. Many residents use weekends to explore other European countries. For those staying in Copenhagen, weekends can involve socializing with roommates, visiting museums, playing sports, or enjoying the city's nightlife. Overall, Copenhagen's daytime life offers a diverse range of activities that cater to both work and leisure preferences, reflecting the city's emphasis on balance and community engagement. So without further ado, let's start planning your jam-packed day in the Danish capital. Many of the best things to do in Copenhagen involve sightseeing, which doesn't take too long, especially if you make use of hop-off buses and canal tours. But don't worry, you still have time to squeeze in 1 or 2 attractions on top of simply seeing the sights. That being said, to get the best experience in Copenhagen, it's a case of less is more, which goes in line with the Danish attitude of Hygge. So this is how we would recommend spending one day in Copenhagen. One day Copenhagen itinerary. There are 3 main options to choose from when planning how to spend one day in Copenhagen. The options are hop-on, hop-off bus tour, canal tour, or sightseeing. If you choose to take one of the first 2 options, it will leave you more time to do more of the attractions rather than just seeing the site. But if you choose to do it day, you save money and have more flexibility and time to spend at each site. Personally, we would recommend a combination of the last 2 options. Taking a canal tour of Copenhagen is something we consider a must-do, as it offers a unique, beautiful perspective on the city. But it doesn't show you every site, so you still need to do some sightseeing for yourself. If you choose to do it yourself, this is the route we would recommend following. Top 1. Begin your day in the most famous canal in Copenhagen. Nijmegen is usually used as the poster image of Copenhagen. It's what you see on websites, Instagram, leaflets, flight deals, magazines, and pretty much every postcard. If you aren't familiar, Nijmegen is the canal with the color houses running along each side of the canal. Seeing it in real life doesn't disappoint. It's truly stunning, and the atmosphere in the area is really relaxed too. It's a cozy part of Copenhagen. To visit one of Copenhagen's many museums, such as the National Museum of Denmark or the Nye Carlsberg Glyptotek, to delve into art, culture, and history. Indulge in delicious Danish cuisine at one of the city center's renowned restaurants or cafes. From traditional smørrebrød to modern Nordic cuisine, Copenhagen offers a diverse culinary scene. Stroll on Strøget. Tivoli Gardens in Copenhagen. Denmark is the third oldest operating amusement park in the world, opening on August 15, 1843. It is renowned for its historical significance and diverse attractions, including a mix of exotic architecture, lush gardens, and a variety of rides catering to different preferences. The park's founder, Georg Carstensen, obtained permission from King Christian VI to create Tivoli as a place of amusement outside the city walls. Over the years, Tivoli has evolved while maintaining its original charm and traditions, making it a popular destination for locals and tourists alike. One of its most famous attractions is the wooden roller coaster called Rutschbanen, built in 1914. Tivoli Gardens is one of the oldest amusement parks globally and has become a national treasure as well as an international attraction. The Little Mermaid statue in Copenhagen is a beloved symbol of the city and a must-see for visitors. Situated by the waterfront, this iconic statue is not Disney's version, but Copenhagen's very own representation of the Little Mermaid. It holds historical and cultural significance for the city and has become a popular tourist attraction over the years. Amalienborg Palace, a magnificent royal complex composed of 4 identical Rococo residences surrounding an octagonal courtyard, is another highlight in Copenhagen. Visitors can explore the Amalienborg Museum, located within one of these palaces, to learn about the history of the Danish monarchy. Adjacent to the palace is Amalie Garden, a heaven, a tranquil green space centered around a large fountain, providing a serene oasis in the heart of the city. Nijheaven, with its colorful buildings and bustling waterfront, is another iconic area in Copenhagen that attracts tourists and locals alike. This picturesque harbor district is known for its vibrant atmosphere, lined with restaurants, cafes, and historic ships. Nijheaven offers a charming setting for leisurely strolls, dining, and boat tours, making it a popular destination for visitors exploring Copenhagen. Copenhagen Stadsarkiv is the municipal archive of Copenhagen, Denmark. The archive collects and preserves historical records from Copenhagen and shares stories about the city, its residents, and development. Its collections date back to the Middle Ages and extend to the present day. The origins of the archive can be traced back to the Middle Ages, closely linked to the city's administration, always housed in the city hall. Parts of the archive were lost during major fires in 1728 and 1795, and during the bombardment of Copenhagen in 1807. The oldest preserved document in the city archive dates back to 1275. Until 1936, it was known as Radstorg. Initially, responsibility for the city's archives rested with the senior mayor, later taken over by the town clerk. Today, Copenhagen Stadsarkiv falls under the Culture and Leisure Administration and is led by the city archivist. Over the past few centuries, due to its extensive nature, the archive required storage outside the town halls. Locations such as Nikolai Church, the post office on Kopenhagen, and the former women's prison on Eitorv have served as storage spaces alongside school lofts and municipal basements. Architect Martin Nyrop strategically placed the archive at Copenhagen's current city hall, inaugurated in 1905, directly below the city council meeting rooms. Martin Nyrop estimated that 3,000 meters of shelf space would suffice for a century of archival needs. Today, the archive houses 40,000 meters of shelving and 250,000 maps and drawings across 4 storage facilities. Today, Copenhagen is renowned for its landmarks like Tivoli Gardens, the Little Mermaid statue, Amalienborg Palace, Rosenborg Castle, and numerous museums and restaurants that attract tourists from around the world. The city is also home to prestigious educational institutions like the University of Copenhagen and Copenhagen Business School. Known for its bicycle-friendly environment, efficient public transportation system including the Copenhagen Metro and S-Train network, as well as being served by Copenhagen Airport, Kastrup, the busiest airport in the Nordic countries. Copenhagen Downtown Hostel is an award-winning retro design hostel located in the heart of Copenhagen city center. It offers a fun, cozy, and hip Scandinavian atmosphere. The hostel provides Wi-Fi, bed linen, bar entry, and more amenities for guests. It operates 24 hours a day and offers luggage storage services. The Copenhagen Downtown Hostel is known as the most popular hostel in Copenhagen and has received several awards, including being recognized as one of the top 10 worldwide extra-large hostels at the 2020 Oscars. In terms of fan engagement, rivalries like the one between Brøndby and FC Copenhagen capture much of the sporting enthusiasm in Copenhagen, overshadowing other sports such as hockey. The lack of competitive local leagues and quality teams within Denmark also contributes to the lower interest in domestic hockey matches. Overall, a combination of factors including cultural traditions, climate conditions, infrastructure limitations, and the dominance of other sports like football all contribute to why hockey is not as big in Denmark. The hostel offers various room configurations, including private rooms, family rooms, and shared dorm rooms for different group sizes. The hostel is situated in one of Copenhagen's coolest artistic areas within a 10-minute walk from the central station and major attractions. Guests can find shopping, bars, and restaurants in close proximity to the hostel. T Copenhagen Downtown Hostel is committed to providing great value accommodation for all guests, with additional discounts available for groups traveling together. The hostel has been recognized for its excellence by Hostel World reviewers and has consistently received accolades such as the best hostel in Denmark and the most popular hostel in Copenhagen. Copenhagen Downtown Hostel also participates in charitable initiatives, with 1 year from every online reservation donated to Periyama, a Danish organization supporting communities in Kenya, Uganda, Thailand, and India by promoting access to education in rural areas. The organization focuses on sustainability and local collaboration to address specific community needs through projects like water tanks for rain harvesting and COVID-19 relief effort. For those who opt to do a canal tour, you can begin and end your canal tour in Hygge. So it's the best place to head to start your day, regardless of your plans. Most people will spend about 30 minutes at Hygge, taking some pictures and simply watching the world go by. Depending on what time of the day your itinerary begins, you could choose to enjoy a meal in one of the many bars and restaurants lining the street. Note that it will be very expensive as it's a tourist hotspot, and bear in mind that Copenhagen is expensive even at the best of times. There is no Uber in Copenhagen, but there are taxis. It will take just over 5 minutes to drive between the two, so it's worth the money for the time you save. Rosenborg Castle is beautiful. The red bricks and green roof go perfectly together. While it's really nice to admire from the outside, it's just as impressive on the inside. The park's enchanting atmosphere has inspired notable figures such as Hans Christian Andersen and Walt Disney. Tivoli offers a mix of beautiful gardens, music, and a variety of rides suitable for visitors of all ages. Tivoli Gardens boasts a diverse range of attractions, including beautifully landscaped gardens, historic buildings, and exotic architecture. The park transforms into a magical wonderland at night with thousands of colorful lights, creating a fairy tale ambiance. Visitors can also encounter charming details like guinea fowls and peacocks roaming freely within the gardens. The park offers a mix of nostalgic and thrilling rides that cater to different preferences. From the classic wooden roller coaster dating back to 1914 to modern attractions like Vertigo, Tivoli provides entertainment for both traditional ride enthusiasts and thrill seekers alike. Additionally, Villa Vendetta stands out as Denmark's largest permanent haunted house, offering a spooky experience for guests. Tivoli Gardens provides a diverse culinary experience with options ranging from traditional Danish cuisine to gourmet burgers and French bistros. Visitors can choose from various restaurants within the park, including seafood bistros, vegetarian eateries, and food stands offering quick bites. Notable dining spots include Nim Brasserie, Gasoline Grill, and Gemaise. Tivoli hosts an exciting music program throughout the year, featuring live performances daily and major events like Friday Rock and Summer Classic. The park's calendar showcases a wide range of musical genres suitable for all ages. Tivoli Gardens celebrates different seasons with unique themes such as Halloween, Christmas, winter, and summer. Each season brings its own decorations and ambiance to the park, providing visitors with distinct experiences based on the time of year. The city center of Copenhagen features various streets, each with its own unique characteristics and attractions. Some notable streets in the city center include Abra is a street in Copenhagen known for its distinct charm and landmark. It offers a mix of shops, cafes, and historical sites for visitors to explore. Christianshavn. Here's another area in the city center known for its picturesque canals and vibrant atmosphere. The streets in Christianshavn are lined with colorful buildings, trendy boutiques, and cozy cafes. These streets in the city center of Copenhagen provide a glimpse into the diverse and lively culture of the Danish capital, offering visitors a range of experiences from shopping to dining and sightseeing. Use it luxurious experiences in Copenhagen. If you are planning a luxurious stay in Copenhagen, here are some top experiences to stay at the best hotel in Denmark. The ultimate luxurious stay in Copenhagen begins with booking a room at the iconic Hotel d'Angleterre. This 5-star hotel, steeped in history and elegance, offers guests a regal experience with its luxurious suites, chandeliered foyer, and balconies overlooking Kongens Nytorv. The hotel's central location allows easy access to top sites in the city, making it a perfect base for exploring Copenhagen. Eat mice and start fours. Indulge in the culinary delights of Copenhagen by dining at Michelin-starred restaurants such as Marshall at Hotel d'Angleterre or renowned establishments like Noma, Amanis 1921, and Fiskebæren. From traditional French cuisine with a Nordic twist to innovative dishes featuring local ingredients, Copenhagen's food scene offers a gastronomic journey fit for royalty. The experience pampering fit for royalty at Hotel d'Angleterre's amazing space spa, which boasts an indoor pool and a range of wellness treatments. From massages to personalized Nordic sauna rituals, guests can rejuvenate their senses and immerse themselves in Scandinavian luxury. The royal palaces and gardens. Hygge explore Copenhagen's royal heritage by visiting Amalienborg Royal Palace, Rosenborg Castle, and the King's Garden. Witness the changing of the guard, admire the crown jewels, and stroll through manicured gardens that exude regal charm. Stroll through the poshest neighborhood of Copenhagen. Take a leisurely walk through Frederiksberg, one of Copenhagen's affluent neighborhoods known for its elegant architecture, gardens, and upscale shops. Immerse yourself in luxury as you explore this picturesque area and soak in its sophisticated ambience. Happiest, for a luxurious yet cost-effective travel experience by flying with airlines like Norwegian that offer premium class services at competitive prices. Enjoy a comfortable journey to Copenhagen from major cities while saving on your travel expenses. For a truly opulent experience in Copenhagen, these luxurious activities and amenities promise to make your stay unforgettable. Charlottenborg Palace in Copenhagen, Denmark, has a rich history dating back to its construction in the late 17th century. Contemporary activities. Today, Charlottenborg Palace continues to be a hub for cultural activities. It houses Kunsthal Charlottenborg, an institution for contemporary art, and Danmarks Kunstbibliotek, the Royal Art Library. It was later sold to Queen Charlotte Amalie in 1700 and renamed Charlottenborg Palace after. Notably, there is a well-preserved Dom Baroque room in the rear wing of the palace. Originally built as a residence for Ulrich Frederick Gildenlove, the mansion was completed in several phases between 1672 and 1683. The building features a 4-winged structure with a central risalet and decorative elements like Corinthian pilasters and sandstone decorations. The interior layout reflects French castle designs with a piano noble, banquet hall, and servant quarters. The Royal Danish Academy of Fine Arts still operates from the palace, maintaining its legacy as an important center for artistic education and development. The palace underwent renovations and became the base of the Royal Danish Academy of Fine Arts in 1754. The castle is home to the Danish crown jewel, so you are able to see all of the crowns and other treasures. It's also included in the Copenhagen card, which is worth getting if you only have one day in Copenhagen, as it includes entry into all of the attractions for free, plus free public transport, so you can save time on getting between the stops on this itinerary. Most people will spend between 45 minutes and an hour at Rosenborg Castle. The pedestrianization of streets in Copenhagen has not only reduced traffic congestion, but also created vibrant and lively public spaces that enhance the overall urban experience. By gradually transforming key areas into pedestrian zones, the city has encouraged a shift away from car-centric transportation towards more environmentally friendly alternatives. Copenhagen's approach to street traffic management through pedestrianization has been instrumental in making it one of the most bicycle-friendly capitals in the world. The city's focus on creating walkable, bikeable, and transit-friendly environments has contributed to a more sustainable and livable urban landscape. The pedestrianization of Strøget began in 1962 as an experiment to convert the main street into a car-free zone. Initially met with skepticism and opposition, the success of Strøget proved that pedestrian streets can thrive in urban environments. Over the years, Strøget has been expanded and upgraded, becoming a popular tourist attraction. And today, it is a bustling area with a mix of high-end stores, luxury brands, souvenir shops, and eateries. Strøget spans 1.1 km and is located at the heart of Copenhagen's old city. It consists of a network of streets like Frederiksberggade, Gammel Torv, Nygade, Vimmelskaftet, Fjellstrædet, Jorks Passage, Kabelgårdsgade, Amager Torv, and Ostergade. The street dates back to the late 19th century and was officially converted to a pedestrian zone in 1962. Architect Jenga Hill's studies on Strøget influenced Copenhagen's shift towards prioritizing pedestrians and bicycles. The success of Strøget led to further pedestrianization efforts in the city. Today, about 80,000 people use Strøget daily during peak tourist seasons. The street features a mix of famous stores, luxury brands, souvenir shops, and fast food outlets. Strøget is well connected by bus lines, metro stations, including Kongens Nytorv, and S-train stations like Vesterport and Norreport. The recent addition of metro stations at City Hall Square and Gammel Strand has further enhanced accessibility to the area. Trasborg is a company in Copenhagen that specializes in used Danish quality clothing. They have been in operation since 1917 and are known for their sustainable practices, focusing on zero waste. Trasborg collects donated clothes, sorts them, and packages them for distribution to customers. They also ensure that any waste generated from the process is converted into energy. The company's vision emphasizes quality and environmental responsibility, aiming to contribute to sustainable development. The Men's Home Clothing Project in Copenhagen focuses on distributing clothing to residents and guests of men's home, providing supported employment for socially vulnerable individuals, and ensuring proper recycling of clothing and textiles. The project relies on donations of used clothing from individuals and companies to supply clean and suitable clothes to those in need. In Copenhagen, there are various charity shops, thrift stores, and vintage shops where individuals can find gently used clothing and other items. These establishments play a crucial role in promoting sustainability by giving pre-loved items a new life and reducing waste. Copenhagen has a vibrant secondhand shopping scene with a focus on sustainability, social responsibility, and supporting local communities through initiatives like the Men's Home Clothing Project. In Copenhagen, there are numerous charity shops and thrift stores that cater to individuals looking for secondhand items. These stores offer a wide range of products, including clothing, furniture, and accessories, giving new life to pre-loved items. Some of the popular charity shops and thrift stores in Copenhagen include Roadkors Genbrug, operated by the Danish Red Cross, is a well-known chain of thrift stores in Denmark. They have several locations in Copenhagen where you can find a variety of secondhand items such as clothing, books, household goods, and more. The proceeds from these stores support the humanitarian work of the Red Cross. Karma is a sustainable fashion store in Copenhagen that focuses on selling high-quality secondhand clothing accessories. They have a curated selection of vintage pieces and designer items at affordable prices. Karma promotes eco-friendly shopping practices and aims to reduce waste in the fashion industry. Episode is a vintage store located in the heart of Copenhagen that offers a unique shopping experience for vintage enthusiasts. They specialize in retro clothing, accessories, and collectibles from different eras. Episode is known for its diverse collection and trendy vintage finds. These are Just a few examples of the charity shops and thrift stores you can explore in Copenhagen to discover hidden gems and support sustainable shopping practices. Copenhagen Islands is a project in Copenhagen's harbor that aims to create a archipelago of floating islands designed to provide unique public spaces for various activities such as relaxing, fishing, swimming, and more. These artificial islands are constructed using sustainable materials and traditional boat building techniques with the goal of reintroducing wilderness and whimsy to the city's rapidly developing harbor. The islands are not fixed but can be moved seasonally to different parts of the harbor, adapting to the needs of users and the environment. The project has received recognition and awards for its innovative approach to urban public space design. In Copenhagen, the job demographics are characterized by a diverse range of industries and occupations. The capital region, which includes Copenhagen, has a population of approximately 1.95 million inhabitants, with a labor force of around 1 million people. Within the region, there are 791,000 full-time employees, with about 14 of them commuting into the region from other areas, mainly from the Zealand region. The capital region is known for having a relatively high number of employees in sectors such as public administration, education, healthcare, trade, knowledge services, and information and communication. Currently, 71 of those employed in the region are skilled workers or have a higher education level compared to 68 a decade ago. Additionally, 29 of employees have no formal training leading to qualifications. In terms of job turnover and vacancies, in 2022, there were 141,000 posts advertised on JobNet in the capital region, representing a 3 increase from the previous year. The occupational groups with the highest numbers of new vacancies advertised during this period include healthcare, social care, personal care, graduate occupations, educational and social work, sales and marketing. As of July 2023, the latest register-based unemployment rate in the capital region was 3.0, showing a slight increase compared to the previous year. In July 2023, there were 29,146 people registered as unemployed in the region. The unemployed individuals were primarily seeking employment in occupational groups such as graduate occupations, sales and marketing, media, culture, tourism, sports and entertainment, and management. Copenhagen's job demographics reflect a dynamic labor market with opportunities across various sectors and industries. Analysts have observed a shift in the real estate market in Copenhagen since the summer of 2021. Demand for property purchases has gradually decreased, leading to a change in price trends from rapid growth to moderate increases, and eventually a decline. The market has faced challenges due to rising interest rates and high inflation. Prices for detached houses, townhouses, and apartments in residential complexes have experienced slight decreases. Economists predict that real estate prices in Copenhagen will continue to decrease through the autumn and winter of 2022 and 23, potentially marking the beginning of a sustained downward trend. However, there are differing opinions among experts, with some suggesting that the recent growth of approximately 20 over the past 3 years indicates the stability and potential of the Danish economy and the Copenhagen market. They argue that any current decline may be temporary, with a return to growth expected after popular areas for real estate investment in Copenhagen. Investors looking to purchase residential property in Copenhagen often find certain areas particularly promising. Locations such as Aristade, known for its new business center hosting multinational corporations, Carlsberg with its attractive pricing for wealthy investors, and Nordhavn, a developing area with essential amenities nearby, are considered favorable for investment. These areas offer different opportunities based on their development stage and proximity to key facilities like schools, kindergartens, and shopping centers. Copenhagen, the capital and most populous city of Denmark, has a diverse and thriving economy. The city has seen significant urban and cultural development since the turn of the 21st century, with investments in institutions and infrastructure driving growth. Copenhagen serves as the cultural, economic, and governmental center of Denmark and is one of the major financial hubs in Northern Europe. The city's economy has evolved rapidly, particularly in the service sector, with a focus on information technology, pharmaceuticals, and clean technology. Historical development. Copenhagen's economic history is intertwined with its cultural and political evolution. From its origins as a Viking fishing village to becoming the capital of Denmark in the early 15th century, Copenhagen has played a crucial role in regional trade and governance. The city's strategic location on islands like Zealand and Amager, connected to Sweden via the Øresund Bridge, has facilitated commerce and cultural exchange over centuries. In Copenhagen, the quarterly unemployment rate in the capital region of Denmark has been monitored from the fourth quarter of 2018 to the fourth quarter of 2023. The statistics are compiled based on registers and include all unemployed persons aged 16 to 64 insured against unemployment and non-insured persons in specific categories claiming cash benefits under the Danish Social Assistance Act. The gross unemployed population is defined as the sum of the registered unemployed population and persons in activation programs who are available for work. The data sources for these statistics include the Register for Labor Market RAM and direct data reports from Municipality STAR regarding activation programs and social assistance recipients. Statistics Denmark has been compiling unemployment figures since 1979, revising published data according to their revision policy. To be eligible for unemployment benefits in Denmark, individuals must have been a member of a recognized unemployment insurance fund for at least 1 year, meet specific income requirements, and fulfill employment and availability criteria. Unemployment benefit periods provide entitlement for up to 2 years within a maximum period of 3 years, with conditions for extension based on work requirements. Individuals seeking unemployment benefits in Denmark must register at Jobcenter, the public employment service, meet availability requirements, actively seek work, and comply with supplementary benefit regulations if working part-time. Supplementary benefits can be received for a maximum of 30 weeks within a 104-week period. Unemployment benefit during holidays is also available under certain conditions, including meeting eligibility requirements and residence criteria. The amount of unemployment benefits paid depends on factors such as previous salary, full-time or part-time status, completion of education or training, and age. The sale and purchase of real estate in Denmark are subject to specific regulations that restrict foreign investors unless they meet certain criteria such as residency or EU citizenship with permit. The prices per square meter vary depending on the type of property and its location within Copenhagen. In Copenhagen, healthcare is provided within the framework of Denmark's universal healthcare system. The Danish healthcare system is decentralized, with the national government providing block grants to regions and municipalities to deliver health services. All residents, including registered immigrants and asylum seekers, are entitled to publicly financed care that includes primary, specialist, hospital, mental health, preventive, and long-term care services. Residents can purchase voluntary complementary insurance to cover co-payments for outpatient drugs, dental care, and other services. Additionally, there is supplemental insurance available through private employers that offer expanded access to private providers. Universal health coverage in Denmark. All registered Danish residents are automatically enrolled in publicly financed healthcare. 2 public insurance options are available: Group 1 with gatekeeping by general practitioners, and Group 2 with direct access to specialists. Access to hospitals requires a referral under both insurance options. The health law underpins universal coverage by promoting population health and ensuring high-quality care and equal access. Role of government. The national government sets the regulatory framework and allocates funding to regions and municipalities. 5 regions are responsible for specialized health services, while municipalities handle nursing home care and other services. National authorities oversee health services regulation, planning, and supervision through various agencies and public health insurance. public expenditures account for 84% of total health spending in Denmark. Healthcare is financed mainly through a progressive national income tax. The central government redistributes funding to regions and municipalities as block grants. In Copenhagen specifically, healthcare is primarily managed at the regional level by the 5 regions. Central government plays a regulatory and coordinating role, while local governments handle specific services such as nursing homes and home care. The Danish healthcare system emphasizes quality, patient-centered care. If you are considering buying a home in Copenhagen, Denmark, there are specific rules and regulations that apply, especially for expats or foreigners looking to purchase property in the country. The general rule is that individuals who do not have domicile in Denmark or have not resided in the country for at least 5 years must obtain permission from the Department of Civil Affairs to acquire real property. Domicile is defined as having a fixed and permanent home in Denmark. Factors considered when determining domicile include the length of time living in Denmark, marital status, presence of minor children, language proficiency, employment or study status, and other ties to Denmark. Residence requirement? Permission is not required if you have domicile in Denmark or have resided in the country for at least 5 years. Factors for domicile: various factors such as family situation, language skills, work and study status, and ties to Denmark are considered. The Department of Civil Affairs uses information from the Danish civil registration system to assess residency. Property market insight. When looking at the real estate market in Copenhagen, it offers a variety of property types ranging from cozy apartments to spacious houses. Modern condos, historic townhouses, and family homes with gardens are available in different neighborhoods. The decision to buy or rent depends on long-term investment goals and financial considerations. The property price to rent ratio in Copenhagen is around 21:36, indicating an average of 21 years of rental payments to buy a property. To finance a mortgage in Copenhagen, you would typically follow the process common in Denmark for home financing. When buying a home in Denmark, including in Copenhagen, the purchase is usually financed through a mortgage loan, often supplemented by a bank loan. The mortgage loan is secured on the property and can cover up to 80% of the property's value. This type of loan is usually obtained through a collaboration between your bank and a mortgage credit institution. If you need to borrow more than 80% of the property's value, you may consider a bank loan, which is slightly more expensive than a mortgage loan. Danish regulations require a minimum down payment of 5% of the purchase price, but banks may request higher down payments based on your financial situation. In Copenhagen, as in other parts of Denmark, cooperative housing units are also popular. These units require a special cooperative housing loan secured on the unit itself. The down payment for cooperative housing units must be at least 5% of the purchase price. When deciding on financing options for your home purchase in Copenhagen, you will need to choose between fixed rate and variable rate loans. Fixed rate loans provide stability with consistent interest rates throughout the term, while variable rate loans offer initial lower payments that may change based on market fluctuation. It's essential to consider your financial situation and preferences when selecting the type of loan that best suits your needs when financing a mortgage in Copenhagen. The housing market in Copenhagen is characterized by high demand, particularly in the city center and waterfront areas. Factors such as urbanization, a growing population, and a preference for city living contribute to the strong demand for housing in the Danish capital. The market has seen steady increases in property prices, with a trend towards developing new, modern apartments to cater to the workforce and student population. However, challenges such as affordable housing shortages exist, as new developments often target higher income groups. Government policies play a significant role in shaping the housing market in Copenhagen. Regulations are in place to control rent increases and protect tenants, which can impact both investors and renters. Recent initiatives focus on sustainable development and reducing the carbon footprint of new housing projects, aligning with broader environmental goals in Danish policy. Regulatory changes have been implemented to cool down the overheated housing market, including higher down payment requirements, and stricter lending criteria. These measures aim to prevent a housing bubble and ensure long-term stability in the market. Copenhagen's appeal to foreign investors is influenced by factors such as the city's quality of life, strong infrastructure, and cultural attraction. While real estate prices in Copenhagen may be higher than neighboring countries, the transparent legal framework and ease of doing business make it an attractive investment destination. The outlook for Copenhagen's real estate market is positive, driven by factors such as economic diversification, sustainability initiatives, and ongoing infrastructure projects. Anticipated changes in government policies may focus on affordable housing initiatives and environmental regulations to support the city's growth and sustainability goals. Copenhagen experiences a temperate maritime climate with cool summers and cold winters. The average temperature in Copenhagen ranges from 29 degrees Fahrenheit to 71 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the year. The warm season typically lasts from June to September, with the hottest month being July, where the average high temperature is around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. On the other hand, the cold season lasts from November to March, with February being the coldest month, averaging a low of 30 degrees Fahrenheit. In terms of precipitation, Copenhagen sees a wetter season from June to February, with December being the wettest month. The city experiences rain throughout the year, with August being the rainiest month. Snowfall occurs from December to March, with February having the highest average snowfall. The sky conditions in Copenhagen vary seasonally as well, with clear skies from April to October and cloudier skies from October to April. July is the clearest month, while December is the cloudiest. The humidity levels remain relatively stable throughout the year. When comparing the Danish krone to the US dollar, the exchange rate as of the most recent data available is approximately 1 Danish krone to 0.146 US dollar. Conversely, 1 US dollar is equivalent to about 6.848 Danish krone. This means that the Danish krone is weaker than the US dollar in terms of value based on the current exchange rates. The Danish krone is the official currency of Denmark, Greenland, and the Faroe Islands, while the US dollar is the official currency of the United States and several other countries around the world. The exchange rate between these two currencies fluctuates based on various factors such as economic conditions, interest rates, inflation rates, political stability, and market speculation. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future uploads.